Alright, what's going on? It's Steve Dab 317 back with another reaction video. Still 24 hours of Tom, bringing you Tom MacDonald reactions all day long today, every hour on the hour. This is what I consider my gift to you all, especially people who enjoy my reaction videos. I figure this is probably the least I could do. This is going to be a reaction to Anxiety, which is another spoken word by Tom MacDonald. So, yeah, hey, if you haven't already done so, or if you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button down below. Hit that bell notification so you get alerted. I don't typically upload 24 videos in a day. I don't even upload 24 videos in a week. But, it's one of those. This is an artist who I'm fairly newly exposed to, and I just it was put on my heart to kind of do this. So hopefully some of you enjoy, hopefully all of you enjoy, but with no further ado, let's get it popping.
I wake up feeling panicked. My pills are in the cabinet. It takes all the strength I have to just ignore them as I pass it. Man, I hope this feeling passes soon, but hell and back, it's barely noon. I'm scared to go outside. Shit, I'm surprised I even left my room. And it feels like no one understands how bad I'd love to join my friends. It's hard to breathe, I'm anxious, and I'll end up staying home instead. The doctor hasn't helped me much. He signs his name, I buy the drugs. I'm feeling weird, I take one out, it makes me feel comfortably numb. Man, I can't handle my emotions like I used to, it's all different now. I start to sweat, I feel confused, my fingers shake, my heartbeat pounds. And I'm feeling claustrophobic every time the closet closes because my skeletons are in there, so I have to leave it open. I'm just nervous over nothing, even shit I can't control. I used to love to be in public, now I'd rather be alone. And even though it's difficult, it's probably for the best. If I didn't make a change, I would have drank myself to death. Then I wake up feeling better than I did the day before. But then it hits me out of nowhere and almost knocks me to the floor. A heaviness, a readiness to get back into bed. A sadness that I can't explain, a cloud over my head. My deepest, darkest fears feel like they're filling up an ocean, and I'm floating on the surface with no hope to keep me going. I've been down on myself. Man, I forgot how to believe in me. I never asked for help, now I just struggle with it secretly. I wish that it was something I could sweep under the carpet. Trying to hide it all the time only makes the battle harder. Man, I lived a lot of moments that I probably should have cherished. Now they seem so far away from me, I'm angry and embarrassed. I can't even tell my parents, they don't need to keep on worrying. My mama and my papa don't deserve to have to bury me. I hope the pills I have will hold me over for a while. I'll keep searching for the strength to find my smile.
Whew. Again. I think this goes right back to when a person is speaking from experience, they're so much more relatable. I don't know, I guess maybe, what is this, 2021? Maybe 6 years ago, 5 years ago. The first time in my life I had an anxiety attack. And never, ever experienced anything like it before. Didn't know what was going on. Like, I woke up, pouring down, sweating. Like, it was all bad. And I remember going to get checked out because so backstory, back then I was huge into health and wellness, which I still am, but back then, like, you couldn't get me to not work out. Like, I was always in the gym, always running or cycling or doing something, right? Eating clean, eating super, like, I guess I live what seemed to be an ideal healthy lifestyle, but, health, I don't have on one of my shirts, but, health is, our physical wellness is just one component of our overall wellness. There's 7 different dimensions. But so anyways, I remember one night, my wife, she nudged me and woke me up. And she was like, you're training, personal training, like you're training people in your sleep. And I just kind of laughed it off. But basically, like, I was either counting repetitions or telling somebody an exercise to do or whatever, but in my sleep. But what was going on is I was just so stuck in grind mode. And running the personal training business, I used to run it from 5 a.m. to I would be up past midnight on many days because once I finished training and doing paperwork, then I had to try to do my marketing stuff, and it was like, you hear so many people, and a lot of artists too, talking about, man, you gotta grind, you gotta grind, you gotta grind, and in my mind, I thought that was the answer, and I was doing that 5 days a week. Then on Saturday, I had my group classes, so I was grinding all day Saturday, And then Sunday, I was trying to write workout charts to get. So literally all the way around the clock, I was continuously doing that. But I didn't realize how detrimental it was to my body. And I mention all this because, like, I can't tell you how many times I've seen memes or heard artists say, like, oh, well, you can sleep when you die. You need to be grinding right now if you want to make it to this place or that place. But, like, reality is, like, most of that crap is overrated. Right? You keep trying to grind like that, it's a good chance you're going to find yourself dead prematurely. I'm not saying don't be ambitious, don't work hard, but, like, you've got to put some type of moderation component. You got to include some type of a moderation component. Like all things in life, like moderation is key. Too much of anything can be a bad thing. Consuming too much water at one time can kill you. Right? Too much of anything can be a bad thing, so we really have to be mindful. This specific video, like I said, it touched a nerve with me because it's something that I dealt with, didn't know what was going on. But when I went to see that doctor and she basically told me, like, you've literally got to release some stress out of your life. You're going to end up killing yourself. And I thought all type of things. And the more I thought, the worse it got. Once I started getting online and going to, and I won't even speak the name of the website, but I think you all know the website. But pretty much you get on this website, everything leads to either you're having a heart attack or you've got cancer. Literally everything. No, like you can have a paper cut. If you look into it, they'll tell you, hey, that's going to turn into gangrene. They'll have to amputate your arm and you could die. And it's like, at some point I realized, bro, I'm not going to that website anymore. As helpful as they may think they're being for a person dealing with anxiety, it didn't help me at all. It was a horrible experience. So I finally stopped doing that and finally got to the point where I just cut my schedule, my work hours way down. Stopped working on weekends, period. Still to this day, I don't work Saturdays and Sundays. I don't. And I have so many people, man, you can schedule and do this and make a whole lot more money. And thankfully in life, I've made it to a point where I've accumulated enough that I realize, like, money is like, it's not the answer to everything. And all the money in the world is not going to make you happier. Doesn't mean that being broke is going to make you happy either. That's not what I'm saying. But, like, people, they get to the point where they just want more and more and more and more. And again, not knocking anybody who wants to be ambitious, but, like, man, it's money comes and goes. Some say that's why they call it currency. I find myself more fascinated by how many lives I can positively impact. Like, I think making money is the easy part. At least here in the States, I think it's the easy part if you apply yourself and take the time to read and learn and surround yourself with the right people. But I think the true gem is, like, how many lives can you positively impact? Like, when I leave here, am I going to be known as a person who accumulated X millions of dollars, or am I going to be known as a person who positively influenced X number of lives? Now, if I had to choose one or the other, I'm going to take those lives all day, every day. Because, again, money comes and goes. But, like, instilling positive information into another individual, that's something that can be passed on for generations and generations. And I know some of you may argue, you can pass on money for generations and generations. Well, that's true. But the value of it is shallow in comparison to the value of helping someone else. And then my last piece on that, just to clarify, like, I totally get, like, if you have more financial assets, oftentimes it opens a door for you to help more people. But I guess I'm more or less speaking on people who accumulate a lot and maybe they only help people for the fame and the glory, or to receive notification, not necessarily helping from their heart. But anyways, I'm going to cut this one short. I know I've talked for quite a while. This is only this is a minute 30-second video, and I think I'm coming up at probably like 10 minutes, just me going on and on. But as you know, if you follow this channel, I really enjoy sharing things that are on my heart, sharing things that are on my mind. A lot of times videos, they kind of inspire some thoughts, and I share them with you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. I have another video coming back your way in less than an hour. Steve Dab 317. Peace.